Let's go down to Chris Devoto.
Well, we are with Kyle Busch, the other Toyota, who was leading that race. And Kyle, I know anything is it's wild at Talladega. You were on the front end of this thing when we were here in the Cup race in the spring. Talk about that last lap. Is there anything you could have done differently, or what happened out there from your perspective?
No, nothing really I could have done differently. Bodine's truck was just real strong. He was the best Toyota we had out there today, and I just unfortunately, you know, he got into us coming off the corner there, got me a little bit loose, but I got it back down to the bottom, and they shot up and around me on the outside. But we wouldn't have been in that position anyways if it wasn't for Todd dumping the 99 and getting in behind us earlier and being able to push us up there like that. So, you know, I guess the third place at Talladega is pretty good, and we'll take that and, you know, go on into the next few.
Well, I know he wanted to be on the front end of it, but Kyle Busch is such a fan of these truck races and Talladega. Like he said, he'll take that top 3 finish and head out. Let's go to victory lane, though. Our other Toyota, the winner, Tod Bodine.
And the celebration started long before Tod Bodine got here. And now that he's in victory lane, it continues. Another checkered flag for Tod Bodine at Talladega. Oh, my, what a final lap. Take us through.
Yeah, I didn't know what to think. You know, going down the back straightaway, I'm thinking, okay, I just finished second here, push Kyle down there, try to get him to win, get a good finish, good points race. And we come off a 4, and I hit him, got him sideways, and I had to go to the outside. And then I had a buddy behind me, Ron Hornaday. We've been friends here. You know, even the field at Charlotte, we got over it. We drink beers together. We park our coaches together, playing cornhole. He was back there, and he come back and pushed me, and here we are. I can't believe it.
Put in perspective what it's like to win 3 consecutive races at super speedway tracks.
Well, I tell you, it's these guys right here. They worked their tail off on this truck, and then they built it, and then they rebuilt it, and they rebuilt it again for here. And these are the guys that make it run good. Everybody at Germain Racing, all the Fab Shop, everybody at TRD and the Motor Shop. You know, the Fords had us covered with horsepower, but a good handling truck with a good body in this Tundra. We kept with them, and you know, I gotta thank all the fans that are here. You know, the great crowd today. Hope it was good TV.
Indeed it was. Tod Bodine's had some ups and downs throughout this year, but when you win at Talladega, it makes all the problems go away. He's done it 3 times in a row. Talladega, Daytona, and back here in Talladega again, guys.
His 110th race and his 14th career win. Tod Bodine back in victory lane again. He celebrates, and he knows how to do it. He's done it 14 times with those wins. We'll be back for more of the action from Talladega right after these messages.
What's it like being the driver whenever they're 3 wide coming after the white flag?
I would just hold on to my truck. I seen them 2 get together, and they got sideways. And I was going for the open spot, and it ended up where Todd got in front of him, and I pushed him to the win. But awesome job for the Camping World Chevrolet. Rick Rinn, all the guys. I got to thank Cale Gale. He's been sticking around these races and building shocks for us. And Houston, everybody at the shop is just doing an awesome job. And this is what makes it so fun. And bring a brand new truck, never been tested, and Chevrolet putting it in the wind tunnel with us, and Mark Smith with the motors. We'll take a second. That feels like a win here at Talladega for me.
Ron, you had the penalty on pit road, and then it got you way back in 26. At that point, were you worried at all, or did you know you could get back to the front?
Well, you don't know that. You don't. Nobody was moving. You know, Rick Rinn was all worried about it. But we got a new Fendagle tack in that thing with a bunch of lights and everything. And I never seen it go to red. I guess it's got to go to yellow, green, and then red. And I'm learning about it. But I don't know if that got me on speeding or not. Maybe I just got excited. But the truck came back through. I mean, I got to thank Mike Wallace. I left him out there. We'll blame Rick Crowley on that one. I ain't going to take the blame on that. I told him never let me leave my wingman, and he cleared me, and I thought Mike was with us, and I went down, and I looked up, and Mike wasn't with us. So I owe Mike Wallace one. He definitely pushed me to the front. And but like I said, we'll take second. Todd's back bumper's probably tore off that thing. He's been beat up all day long, and I'm glad that our Camping World Chevrolet's got to push him to the front.
Great finish for Ron Hornaday, and he finishes second. Another good day in the points. Krista?
Well, Colin Brown was driving the train on the high line, and with 2 laps to go, Colin, you were in position to win this race. Had that sunk in? What was going through your mind? Did you think, I'm about to win a race at Talladega?
No, not really. I was just trying to do everything I could to keep that number 6 Common Freight Ford F-150 truck near the front. You know, these guys work so hard on that truck, and my crew chief, Mike Beam, and the body guy, Will, they've been in the wind tunnel nonstop the last little bit, and, you know, till the wee hours of the morning. And they've done a really good job with that truck, and obviously we had great Roush Yates power, but didn't really think about it, just was trying to do everything I could to get back to the front after we blew that tire out there middle of the race. And you know, just had to work the top line, and wherever trucks weren't is where my truck seemed to run pretty good at.
And you're leading this Bestest rookie standings. You come here, and it's such a wild card. Anything could happen. You go out of here, what's your goal for the rest of the season? Obviously to get that win, but what else do you want to do?
Well, obviously win that Rookie of the Year championship, and it'd be nice to get a race win in here. I feel like we've been in a position where quite a few times this year, you know, maybe at the midpoint of the race to have a fast enough truck to win it and haven't put it together. You know, either made a rookie mistake or had, you know, somebody get wrecked in front of us and run into it. So had those kind of problems, but I feel like we've maybe shed some of that, and hopefully can get a race win in here before the year's out.
Colin Brown getting close. Rick?
Well, Colin Brown was leading when they took the white flag, but 2.66 miles later, it was Tod Bodine getting the help from our point leader, Ron Hornaday, and the win at Talladega. We want to take a look at what took place on the backstretch. I thought a caution may have come out, but since it was in the back of the field, NASCAR did not throw. There's Jeff Green in that 40.
It looked like Jeff Green got hit from behind, turned into the outside wall. Then John Wood came along. That's Joey Logano, the 59. Brendan Gaughan also got a piece of that.
I bet you John Wood thought this wreck wasn't ever going to end.
See right there, you see
John Wood makes a move to the outside, but at the same time, somebody got together down below them. Jeff Green drives into John Wood. Look at the speed he's going across the track, Phil.
Yeah, and going to hit the inside wall there.
Joey Logano also got caught up in this, and that number 59, a tough night for him. Let's go to Adam Alexander.
And I thought Johnny Benson was going to get through that final crash. You were just watching it here on our monitor. Take us through what happened from your perspective, JB.
I was in pretty good shape, actually, and then right at the end, down a bunch of us, we got slid up a little bit. Mike Wallace got underneath me. I was wanting him to push me the way up there, but I got just a little bit too much of a gap, and he squeezed and got in there, and then that pretty much killed what we had going on. But other than that, I'm at Tribus, the guys did a great job. Our truck was really good. Just kept getting in it's, you know, my fault, kept getting in the wrong place at the wrong time. So, but we made it through. We didn't, you know, get any wrecked or anything like that. So it's, you know, just on to Martinsville.
Johnny Benson right in the championship hunt as we get set for Martinsville in 2 weeks.
The point standings scrolling across the top of your screen. You saw maybe a little bit of the movement that's taken place there. Obviously, Ron Hornaday taking the top spot away from Johnny Benson. Tod Bodine moved 3 spots up. It's 4.